Wildgate is a PvP ship battle game where you're going to travel to the most dangerous place in the galaxy known as the Typhon Reach. This is a mysterious area of space filled with cosmic storms and quantum meteorites and fire asteroids and all kinds of dangers. And you're going to dive into this area of space looking for an ancient artifact of one of the ancient precursor civilizations of the galaxy. These are the beings that have long since vanished from our galaxy, but they made these incredible artifacts that are very, very valuable to us that we want to collect. And you're going to battle against 4 other ships. So there'll be 5 ships total in a game. And there'll be 4 other ships along with your ship. There are 4 people on each crew, so 20 players in a game. And you're going to try to get the artifact and escape or destroy all of the other ships. Be the last ship standing is also another way to win the game. Games take about 30 minutes to complete. The game takes place on a procedurally generated map that is several kilometers across. So you can sort of fly around in this area of space, look for loot to upgrade your spaceship, and then eventually engage with other ships in battles, or ultimately find the artifact and escape. So we're going to show you a bunch of this stuff today. We're going to show you a lot of the changes that have happened since the last community preview. I know not everybody may have gotten a chance to play in that preview, but we're going to show you a ton of stuff and show you all of the progress that the team has made since we showed the game last.
Amazing. Thank you very much, Dustin. Obviously, we've got open beta coming up next week, and there has been one question that has been flying through Discord and many other channels about console beta. So
let's reassure our console players. All will be well. You'll be able to play the console next week with everybody else.
Amazing. So that's going to be from Monday through to Monday, right, in terms of dates?
Correct.
Awesome. I think we'd been saying in Discord before that we'd been waiting to hear about console certification, which I know a bit about it, but not much. Could you sort of explain that a little bit for anyone who's confused?
Yeah, so in order to ship anything on any of the consoles, you need to go through a certification process where the console makers are satisfied that you've met all the requirements of the platform requirements, the technical requirements. Basically, you're presenting a good product to their customers, which is more than fair. But you have to go through and submit it to them, and then they take a look at it. Maybe they see something they like or something they don't like, and then if they see something they like, they're fine. But if they see something they don't like, they're gonna send it back to you. And so you're not really allowed to release anything unless you've gotten their buy-in that you've done a good job for their console, which is again entirely honest and a good thing for them to be doing. So we just got our certification for PlayStation and Xbox, and very, very recently. So we're very happy to report that we are all good to go.
Amazing.
Let's go.
Hey Jonas, welcome. How's it going?
It's going good, man. Jet lagged like crazy, but ready to rock.
Cool stuff. So Jonas, I'm sure most people know you, but if they haven't sort of watched your stream or anything before, how did you come to Wildgate?
So I live in LA, except now I'm on holiday in Norway, and then I went down to the studio and play tested the game in person. Got to meet handsome Dustin over here and a bunch of other people, and then really fell in love with the game. Made a video, did some stuff, and then started to have like a conversation, a mutually beneficial conversation with the developers of the game, both for the sake of like how to have fun creating content in the game, but also how to make a game successful and how we can help each other do that. So it's been really fun so far, and I'm excited for the continuation.
Amazing. Thank you so much for joining. We were just going to go through a few open beta details, and then we were going to jump into what's new. So we should get into a game pretty soon. But yeah, thank you very much for joining us. Really, really excited to play a few games.
Same, man. Same.
Cool. So just to quickly sum up, in case you didn't see any of the open beta details, so obviously we just sort of announced through Dustin that we're going to be on console as well. So that is PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. For console and likewise, there's no pre-download If you're wanting to pre-download on Steam, then that will be June the 6th at 4 p.m. PDT. So you can do the pre-download a few days before Steam Next Fest goes live. Steam Next Fest is going to be a great week. It's going to be really cool to see everyone jumping in, playing all week, and it will have the content that you see here today. So no invites required. If you want any of your friends to jump in on PC or console, just give them a shout. They can download and get stuck in. Awesome. Okay, so the moment that everyone has been waiting for. What's new?
Oh, so many things. This represents an enormous amount of work from the dev team over the last many months. You know, we have been working on this build actually since we finished the first community preview build. And the second community preview build was really almost just a patch of the first community preview build. But this one has been simmering in the background to bring to you guys. You know, if you click around the UI now, you'll see that the entire front end has sort of been redone. If you look at the loadout screens, right, you'll see that we've redone how those are displayed to hopefully make them more clear and more different from, like, say, the customization screen, right, which there used to be a lot of confusion. Which screen am I on? You know, I can't tell what's happening. So just by changing the buttons a little bit, right, we get a better view of where I'm at, so I can, you know, I don't think I'm, you know, choosing a skin over you know, my loadout options, that kind of thing. And they've done a bunch of stuff, right, to sort of just make it look a little fresher and a little cleaner, a little bit more polished across the board. And you guys can explore that as you know, go through the game and see what you think and give us notes on, you know, what we could do better, you know, in this area of the game as well. We've also redone the reward screen. You know, there's a lot of confusion from players as how do I I'll get to that. You want me to do that now? I could certainly go into that. I was going to do the UI first, but yeah, we can start talking about some of the.
Sorry, go for the UI first.
Let me do the UI and the XP, and then I'll do the gear with you, boss. You know, for the in the reward screen, right? Like you can see all the different rewards you can get. We've redone those flows to include the 2 new characters that are in the game. Kay and Adrian are here. And they've got their own reward tracks as well that you can play through to unlock cosmetics for them and some equipment that's sort of near and dear to their heart. Obviously, you can use the equipment on any character in the game, but you can unlock you know, stuff associated with these 2 new characters. Probably, I'm probably burying the lead here, aren't I? We should probably talk about the new characters, shouldn't we? That seems like
sure.
the smart thing to do. Like, hey, I got some UI, but by the way, there's 2 new characters. I'll sit on that news for a little while.
Well, look at the menu button, guys.
Yeah, look at my menu. Look at my. I don't know. I'm not good at selling video games, you guys. All right, let's look at the characters, shall we? All right, so we've got a couple of new characters here. We have Kay and we have Adrian, both of which are kitted as border characters. Kay is got a couple of abilities. Rather than have her mag hook, she has a long range teleport that she can use to try to maneuver into and around enemy ships. Really allows her to be quite sneaky and clever with how she moves through the space. Kay's, you know, backstory is that, you know, she's a new prospector, but she had an encounter with an artifact early in her career in the Reach that has given her some special abilities that nobody quite understands, and she's incorporated that artifact into her suit there. She also has some telekinetic abilities that allows her to interact with objects at a distance. So Kay can, you know, push an ice button, open a door, grab the helm, steal an item from about 8 meters away, which is quite scary. I will offer up, you know, if you're trying to think of ways to abuse this, the funniest ways we've found so far, you know, if you break the window on an enemy helm, you can sometimes stand outside their spaceship and repeatedly press the brake button.
While the
pilot is confused as to why is my ship not moving anymore. Every time I start moving the ship, it stops. What's going on?
Oh my god!
So it's pretty nuts. She might be overtuned. If I'm guessing which character you guys are going to say is overtuned at the end of this playtest, I'm guessing it's going to be Kay, but we'll find out.
I'm just thinking about the amount of times I've stolen like guns from other people, but now that you can be 10 meters away and
yeah, she is the thief. She can absolutely do some shenanigans, and we've had a lot of fun. We have a lot of tuning tools on this character. If we feel like the character's too powerful, we have a lot of tools to come back on it, right? As a general rule, right, like we're always trying to provide very dangerous weapons and tools and options for our players. So we're always trying to push it a little bit. We always want the prospect just to feel powerful. We want the weapons to feel dangerous. We want the equipment to feel meaningful. When you log into a game, I really hope you feel like nobody can stop me. Look at my loadout, right? Like, and obviously everybody's thinking that. So hopefully somebody can stop you. But at the same time, you should feel like, oh, this is not fair, right? Like that's the goal. Obviously, sometimes we get unlucky, and it's like, okay, that really is unfair, right? We have to fix it. But yeah, check out Kay and see what you think when you get a chance to play her. And then Adrian, this is the go fast character. Like this is the character I want to get places more quickly. And so Adrian is swapping out. He flies a little bit faster, and he swaps out his mag hook for a jetpack that he can hold down and just really zoom through the reach. So if you're looking for the character this was previously, I think, how a lot of players viewed Moffs. The wings. The Mops is the fast character, and then we, took away the mag hook to favor the cloak, and it's not the fast character, and we're like, yeah, I know, but Adrian's coming, but you guys don't know that yet. But Adrian,
so that was to give space for Adrian to be
a little bit. It was also to help accentuate the cloak. We really want the cloak to be a big deal. Mops has also had some balance changes that makes him a lot more powerful. His cloak is now longer. He's harder to see while he's cloaked, and opening doors no longer interrupts his cloak. So hopefully Moffs has moved to a better place than he was in CP2, but obviously this is why we make these changes to test with you guys to see what's real, right? Like we can test internally for sure, but we get so much more value testing with you guys even over a weekend, let alone over a week. So we'll see how Moffs does this time around. We did not nerf Ion in the face of all these other borders incoming. Though I can hear players out there, like, oh no. But we'll see how he does in the space of all these other characters, running around and giving him trouble. If you want to go to the equipment section, we can take a look at some of the changes there because it does relate to these characters, right? We are, balancing the characters across the board. So if you look at like the teleport reload, right, you'll notice that's Venture's ability, right? That we've taken off of Venture and put it on a piece of equipment. We feel like that's a good balance choice because it costs you a piece of equipment to get to use this, right? So you have one less piece of equipment, but you're reloading. So it combos really well with Kay and Adrian, who have powerful mag hook abilities, if that makes sense. Right? And so this is a good piece of equipment to use with them. At the same time, we've also given Venture, I don't know if you've noticed, but Venture's got a little camera on his shoulder that we've always felt, we always felt like was a character. And so Cameron will now warn you if enemy players are behind you. And so there'll be a little, alert in the front of your screen that says, enemy behind. And so that's again, Venture is sort of the entry character for a lot of players into the game. Will give you some defense against borders as well, which we think may help offset some of the sudden influx of ferocious borders that we've had into the game, right? Like, obviously, these characters were planned for a long time before the events of CP2. So, we're not blind to the fact that, boarding is a contentious part of the game that we're still sort of working through with the community, how best to tune that. So we're going to provide a few more tools in this playtest as well to see if that will help players sort of fend off those borders.
I saw that you guys added that you're only invulnerable as long as you don't take an offensive action. I think that's probably a good middle way because it feels very tilting to like finally take control of the ship, and then someone just runs and melees you while being invulnerable.
Dude, I get you. Like we experienced it too. Like it wasn't like it didn't happen to us. You know what I mean? Like obviously we saw it happening to you guys, but it's not like I didn't board a ship and get killed by an invulnerable player. I'm like, okay, I don't know what we were doing here. At the same time, we don't feel like boarding is in a bad space. So I saw a lot of notes from folks that says, I don't know if this change will be enough because won't Ion just run up to me and melee me and it's the first thing he does? And I'm okay, that could be true, right? So I'm not sure. I'm not sure we've heard the last of that note. You know what I mean? Of the invulnerable is not at the right space yet. So we have other choices we can make in this space, but we do want the game to be a collection of games, right? Like we do want you boarding, piloting, shooting the guns, fixing the ship, boarding the POIs. We want all the things to be happening. And we did see a large number of players try to sort of win the game with their pistol. You know what I mean? Like I'm going to board the ship, and that was sort of the focus. And we don't think that's the most fun way to play, right? We think that running through all of the activities is the most fun way to play. So we are looking to gently obviously I want, if you're a really good player, to board the ship and do a ton of damage, right? Like I want that. That's important to us. But I want to discourage that from being the default, to be like, I was on many ships in CP2 in the community preview 2 where I'd be on a ship and my entire crew would go overboard to try to kill an enemy bastion from the inside. I'm like, guys, we're not killing that bastion from the inside, right? Like that ship it's got 140 health. It's hard to get into. We need to shoot the cannons, right? Can we please shoot some cannons, right? Everybody's like, I'm gonna kill him with the gun. They're like, oh no, right? So as we get it, we've made some other changes as well to try to communicate to players like, hey, think about all your tools, right? Think about the cannons, think about piloting, and think about boarding, right? Like, and think about all those tools, right? As methodologies to defeat enemy warships.
But I think that's a good thing too, like how you can kind of like plan your scalability throughout the game. Like for instance, let's say you take the teleport reloader. Now you're gonna farm loot faster because every time you like port back to the ship, you drop your item and you can instantly just like use your movement ability to get back to grab more loot. Like that's something we noticed. If you played Venture, then you would like get loot much faster than everybody else. But then you're less likely to win your combat late game because you don't have traps to defend your ship, or you don't have like a fire can or like an immunity shield to win an engagement when you're boarding. So I kind of like that you kind of gotta like pick your battles, and I think that adds replayability too, because then you're like, oh, this time I'm planning on like winning by farming more than the enemies.
Right.
And then some other time you're like, I'm just gonna go on a scout and get like one gun, and then I'm just gonna shoot the bastards.
Right. Absolutely. I know we're not supposed to deal with just like go to questions from chat, but I do want to address a note that I saw, Rich, was one of the players here was asking, why don't you have like pilot specific roles, right, for the characters if you want people to pilot. And one of the things, and I'm not sure that we're right about this, right, but one of the things that we've been holding on to for a while is the idea that the game is most fun when you're rotating through stations rapidly, and the best crews are, I'm a pilot for only so long as I'm a pilot, and then when I'm needed overboard, I'm overboard, and somebody else takes over piloting, and then I'm on the guns, and then I'm killing enemy board, and then I'm putting out fires, and so we're trying to avoid making characters. I get the border is a role, but we're gonna have a lot of borders, and so it's really more about. When we think of border characters, really thinking about like, hey, I'm good outside the ship. Maybe it's on POIs, maybe it's in boarding, but we're trying to avoid gunner and pilot specific roles. But we'll see. I don't know that that's long term viable, but that's sort of been our goal for the experience, is not to create and then you're just stuck on the helm. And then if I grab the helm, you're like, get off, I'm the pilot, right? Like we don't really want those kinds of battles going on between players, if that makes sense.
By the way, is it just a UI bug? But teleport reloader only says reloads ammo. It's also abilities, right?
It is abilities. That's not
okay. So it's just a UI bug.
Yeah,
it's and your other equipment. Yeah.
We are dropping into queue just so you know, guys, in case you see something pop.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Hell yeah. I mean, it's like the one thing we noticed when we were like chilling with our friends playing this was that like the first 10 minutes was like the perfect time to yap.
Sure. Yes.
We're just like doing some PV objectives. Oh, we found a quad cannon. Nice. Oh, we found a scatter cannon. Okay, throw it in the garbage, and then just repeat and keep chatting.
Yeah, no, for sure. And sometimes obviously your mileage may vary. You may get jumped early, right? And but one of our we've obviously been watching streams for many years and watching the work that you and your compatriots have been doing in the gaming space. And when we were making this game, we sort of thought to ourselves, hey, these guys like talking to chat, and they like talking to each other, and they get that camaraderie, and it's just fun to watch. But it's also good for me as a player. Like I'm playing with my family or my friends, and I don't, I want to have time just to socialize. I don't want to be always on. But at the same time, I do want a game with stakes, right? And so I want a game that is sometimes like, dude, you need to pay attention, or you're going to get blown up right now. And so we tried to create a game with a lot of ups and downs, right? We saw
I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
I like that kind of notion of like, you can also choose, if you really want to, you can choose to search out combat straight away. It might not be ideal because you have like 3 eyes on your ship, but like it is possible.
For sure. I've had games where we're feeling very bloodthirsty and we just go for it, right? And we see what we can get done, right?
And then you get third-partied.
And then you get third-partied. You'll see a bunch of changes in the game today in relation to that. We changed the ship visibility rules, how ships are shown on the reach map. They used to previously be only, they were visible if they fired their weapons or if they were hit.
Yeah.
And now you have to they have to be engaged with you. You have to hit them, or they hit you, or they've been scanned. The scanning of an enemy ship now lasts longer, so you're encouraged to scan ships, and they'll stay on your map longer. But you're no longer going to see ships fighting across the map. It does make the Reach feel a little more empty. You'll still see the kill feed if there's 2 ships fighting, but the first time you notice a ship may be blown up is when you actually see their corpse on the map, as opposed to you saw the 2 ships
instead of like seeing them shooting their cannons.
Yeah. So the hope is this sort of makes third partying a little more difficult. Obviously, it can still happen, right? I think it is an important part of the game, but it will make third partying a little bit more difficult, and it does make the probe game a little bit more important. As you put it.
I think that makes sense, because I do think that was kind of like a weakness in how the game works, that like I could just press map and then someone, like for instance we had this thing where like when there's Legion turrets and someone just innocently clearing out Legion turrets in the corner of the map, and now you can see them shooting their cannons. You're like, well, that probably shouldn't happen.
It was a confusing rule too. Like a lot of our new players would get excited about a ship cannon, and why shouldn't they be excited about a ship cannon? Yeah, it's cool, and then they shoot it. Like, don't shoot the cannon. Why? What am I doing? You're ruining everything. Like, oh god, like this is just—it's not a good rule. Like they were confusing rules.
Yeah.
You notice a lot of visual upgrades throughout the game too. Like the sector map there has had a visual upgrade. to it.
I see that.
Inside the ship, there's lots of doodads like cups and. Rugs on the floor, bits of debris that the prospectors have brought on board.
Oh yeah, I just
hopefully
noticed.
make ship navigation a little easier, right? Like you're not just staring at just gray walls. There are these little indicators of where you're at on the ship that will hopefully make navigation a little easier for new players.
Why is everything so slow?
Everything feels bad now. Exactly. Dude, macro cannon on the privateer is so delicious. It's so dangerous.
Oh, I have a question about the macro cannon's balance, by the way. Is it intentional that you can just shoot the projectile to destroy it with a normal gun?
Yes, you can do that with any projectile, actually. It's just much easier with the macro.
Yeah, because it's gigantic and slow.
Yes, yeah. So that is a way to suppress it and prevent the long-range macro kills, for sure.
Ooh, that's a new kind of intro. That was cool.
Having someone defending your ship with a beam rifle against ship turrets can actually be fairly effective at reducing the amount of damage.
Yeah.
So this is one of the 3 new small locations that we've got in the Reach. So when we were first playing, I think in either it was a Friends and Family or in Community Preview 1, we started really feeling the repetitiveness of the smalls, since you almost always do a small at the beginning of the game. And so the team really scrambled to put together some new locations that will add a little more variability to it.
Nice.
I think these, and I think the big bad location at the end of the game is another area we'd like to add more of. To keep building out the game. I think the monolith is cool. We've added some cover variants inside the monolith to make the PvP spaces in that more variable.
Oh, interesting.
I think is useful, but I still think we need more of those locations. So look for us to do more of those locations, down the road, to add to that variability of play experience.
Yeah. Dude, this long-range interact is crazy.
Dude, it's insane.
First time you steal an artifact from a broken window via the outside of the ship.
Dude, the first thing I was thinking about when I saw it was all the times people use bastions, and then they put a bunch of debris in front of the artifact under the stairs. And now you can just like stand out in the open. Oh, I might go on a turbine mission, honestly. Might just have a little BRB.
I found the Wildgate.
All right.
Oh, nice. Do
we have a location as well? Oh, we got the World Tree. Should I head there? I'll head to the World Tree.
Yeah, do that.
All right. We are shields down.
I feel like it's hard to overtake the command of like the game director of the game. I feel like if you
you're probably the better player. I wouldn't worry about it. Right?
No. If you say east, I'll go east.
No, it's all good. I think I just bumped the ship, by the way. So if somebody put out that fire, that would be helpful.
Yeah.
I just bumped it twice. What's going on? I'm just playing terribly. Don't look at me. I'm unclean.
Oh, there's a ship southeast. Wait, I'm gonna check out the ship southeast instead.
I just bumped it third time. I'm panicking. I'm being watched. I'm being told that I'm good, and I'm freaking out. It's not good for me. Don't do this to me.
So I have a
You're
confession.
doing great.
The confession is that I didn't realize, or in the patch notes, one of the things that's changed is that clamp jets can be melee'd, can't they? So I may
Oh,
have,
is that
yeah,
why
yeah.
we were moving suddenly? Was that your gift to me? Like, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Dustin is
So,
one of
look,
Thank you.
You know.
All right. Don't worry. I'll make a terrible mistake later. It'll be fine.
that's my confession.
Oh, somebody's popped the
vault.
vault. What are we doing in here? Oh, we're fighting Legion. All right.
I'm checking what's on this ship here. Maybe there's some people on it. Oh, they have a quad cannon.
Do they have a quad cannon? Do they have a quad cannon?
Feel it.
Let me see.
I don't know that they do
I
have a
think you
quad
mean
cannon.
they have our quad cannon.
Oh,
There you go, Ryan. You're back.
Oh, thank you.
don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Company's here. Not friendly.
No, wrong button.
Nope.
Yeah, that I need that quad cannon.
Is that coming with us?
Yeah, well, momentarily. There might be a overly amount of turbines needed for this to work. I'm still getting used to the armored doors on the side,
Right.
but it's a really good change though, I think. Like you shouldn't be able to just waltz in.
Well, it was really funny because we had them in that way for years.
Yeah.
Summer on the side, and we had a lot of notes from new users that were like, "I'm really struggling to figure out how to get into the ship." And then we went to, Community Preview 1, and everybody just figured everything out instantly. And that just wasn't a concern. And I'm like, "Oh, I can put the doors back. This is great," right? And so for me, it was a gift. I was like, "Yes, we're back to the way it's supposed to be." I don't know, like the way I wanted it to be. Like it was.
Yeah,
just really
yeah,
cool.
yeah. Wait, so the smuggler's turn, is that on the helm now?
Yep.
It is. It's on the helm now, so you can just use that from then. That's part of our
That's
small fixes for pilots. Like we know that pilots want more.
Yeah.
And that's one little thing to help our pilots out a little bit.
Yeah, because that's funny, because I was always the guy having to run over to smash that thing for my poor pilot
This thing?
For sure.
while his helm is getting destroyed, and he's like. All right, so we have a Sal. Are you doing the? Oh yeah, are you doing the Gamba? The gotcha
We Gamba.
man. So wait, can you melee the clamp it while it's? Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Okay. So it doesn't even need to be attached. Aha. Interesting. Ah, yes.
Captain, am I gambling these cannons?
As you wish.
Let me see which cannon is it.
Do we wanna go fight the vault? I think
Yeah, we can. We have really good
That's
cannons
fine.
already.
I
Yeah,
want-
Somehow.
we've got the guns for a fight. He says as he bangs the ship against something. Oh, what's going on? What the hell is wrong with this pilot? This guy's a dummy.
it's all those clamp jets are throwing you off.
Is that what
It's
it
the
is?
fact-
I don't know what it is. I think I'm stream nervous. I think is what it is. All right, how are we doing on
Stream
fuel?
nervous.
Fuel and ice. I have no ice. We got
Here's,
fuel.
We
There's
just,
some
we just
fuel in
passed a
the-
huge field of fuel and ice, but we didn't grab it. Unlucky. That is.
We gotta move with a purpose if we're gonna go.
There's some ice
Yeah,
over
yeah.
here.
I'm actually gonna boost.
Do it.
Where's the other ship? Is it just no? There's another ship over here somewhere.
So multiple smugglers' turns adds to the cooldown. Chat
Oh. Oh, there's something going on over there.
proves the cooldown. Doesn't add to the cooldown. Proves the cooldown. Yes, we've had Blast Leader for quite a while. Team Remix.
Mm,
Let me see.
Somebody's overloaded. Was that you guys that overloaded them, or somebody else overloaded them?
Someone else. We can
Alright.
go take a look at that.
LFG's over there.
Oh, there they go. There they go. We got them. All right.
the
We got what, a thermic and a sniper. All right.
vault is almost
yeah.
done. It is
All right,
probably
I'm
gonna be done by the time we get here.
All right. Let's see if we can get in. Do we have any jets left? I got to raise shields now.
We have
have any-
super good cannons.
We have leech swarms. So leeches now don't blow up when destroyed. They just siphon fuel from your ship. So you got to
Okay.
kind of stay on top of them. That was funny because it was actually an idea that we got from Discord. Everybody's like, "What do leeches do?" And somebody guessed that, and we're like, "No, that's a better idea than what we had.
Yeah.
We'll just go with that. How about that? How about that's what leeches do? That sounds good."
I'm
Because our idea was confusing and weird and was causing ships to die for no reason.
gonna try and go in the vault and see if the gold item's been grabbed.
Yeah, you need to do that.
I ran out of jetpack fuel. Go.
Are you going into the vault?
Yeah.
It was almost done.
Oh, okay. Oh, are they doing the chin inside?
Yeah, they're in it. If you want to teleport on
okay.
over, I can take over that gun for you.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
it's
If you can get me a little closer, I'll go in too.
You can probably teleport in pretty close now.
Okay.
I think LFG has a mega core.
Okay. That's too bad for.
Okra's about
They
to
have a
go.
mega core for us.
Yeah.
They might take if we blow up this one fast. They might take.
Right?
Yeah, they might take damage if we blow this one up now.
They'll take a little bit. They'll take a little.
Yeah, one more shot.
Let's get that mega.
They don't have a mega core,
there
by
we
the
go.
way, because they only have a. Oh wait, actually they do.
LFG has it.
They do.
Oh,
Get
yeah,
on board
okay.
there. Go steal it. Go steal it.
Okay.
Go steal it.
I'm going.
Oh, he's got it. He's got it. He's got it. All right.
Okay.
Shooting.
Okay. I'll start cause issues.
Yeah. Come on, guns.
Oh my god, overloading from range is hilarious.
So the overload now doesn't do damage to the ship, it just spawns fires. But those fires do cause problems, and those fires ultimately do cause damage if there's enough of them. So in combination like we're doing here, where we're blasting the ship, causing fires from the torpedoes, and you're causing fires with the overload, we're doing reasonably significant damage.
Yeah.
And this is, again, to sort of communicate to players like, hey, think about using all your tools, not just overload, right?
Yeah. It's still overloading.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm going up now.
Yeah, border. All right, we're good, right?
Enemy ship detected.
All right.
Still overloading. He's looking for me. Hey!
There we go.
Let's go.
Nice.
Is that an enemy border out there? It is.
Rob him.
What are we being hit
Take
by?
all their.
Turret, rogue turret. I got it.
You got it? You got it? I'm parking.
Wait, this guy's trying to. He's trying to grief the ship core.
Yeah, yeah, that's what they do.
No.
That's what they do.
You call yourself a developer? This guy teleported the ship core out to outer space.
As you do. As you do.
No shot.
Oh, they're still on their ship.
I got it. I got the ship core.
Hey, where'd that kid go?
I got him.
You got
Give
her.
me ice.
Okay, we got a mega core. Oh my god.
Artifact signature detected. Smuggler's turn installed on the rear. Coolant
So you're not going to see it in this game because it's already been claimed. But we also changed how the artifact is revealed so that if the gate is opened, then we reveal the artifact. And that was really for those occasional degenerate cases where it was people just got too distracted with ship fighting and they just couldn't engage with. And you know, you have those scenarios where like you're clearly going to lose the ship fight, but you don't know where the artifact is yet. But you have no time to go find the artifact because you're losing the ship fight, right? Like, and you're just like,
I understand.
I need an out. I need something I can do. And it's like, well, we'll show you the artifact at a certain point. We'll give it to you, and then you can make a decision on what you want to do.
I mean, that would shorten down the game time a little bit too, right? Because sometimes there could be like a stalemate where.
Yeah.
installed on the rear.
If you hit tab 2, you'll notice that there's a time remaining in the bottom right. Which is just a failsafe, in case the game gets weird. Because the game's pretty sandboxy, so there are scenarios where the game can get a little awkward, where you're like, this game's been going on too long and something bad has happened, right? People can't find each other, they don't know where the artifact is or whatever. So we will just end the game and declare a reach victory if you guys wait too long. I think we're all clear in here. Is that correct?
I found some turbines in the back. I'm checking if there's more.
Oh yeah. I mean,
So what is the rule? That there's turbines on every engine as long as the ship gets destroyed, or do you have to destroy the actual engine manually?
Oh yeah, we've modified it a couple of times because people were farming turbines, which was funny, but I didn't want to deal with a server full of turbines, and so and what that would cause for performance. And so the rule now is that you're going to spawn a turbine. I think I have to check the notes. I think it's every 33% of the time we're going to spawn a turbine when an engine is destroyed. And yeah, and so you destroy engines to get turbines is the message, but not consistently. Like you can't just farm them 100%, right?
But I think when a ship dies, then
it might be 100% then. Yeah, it might be 100% on ship.
Yeah, because I definitely found turbines on both engines.
Yeah, that's right.
Now.
That's right.
The other ship still has a ship core, but we are very out of hardpoint, so I don't really know if it matters.
Yeah, not with the mega.
So these guys have the artifact, but it's not a powerful artifact. It's not the end of the world.
They're not out the monolith yet as well. They're still in there.
Okay, we're moving in.
Okay. Let's we can do we have a cosmic storm shield?
Yes, sir, we do.
All right. Oh, I like when you call me sir.
Captain Jonas.
Okay, let's
Jonas.
not no glazing, guys. It's too much. It's too much.
Too much. It's too much.
Your Majesty.
I'm grabbing ice from this dead ship.
What is
Blowing
this?
that.
We have a line
There's
on
these
the
like
on the last ship.
spikes.
Yeah. It's
This is new.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a... Oh wow. Oh, this is sick. Okay, I'm taking a turbine into a cosmic storm. Don't try this at home.
Be a little spicy.
Come on, make it. No, they have a bug zap.
Oh, no.
But now it's on cooldown, guys. Copium. I just forced their cooldown usage.
There's a monolith entrance right outside the storm between
see
us
it.
and
I see it. I'm headed there now.
they're real close to that entrance though.
Are they still doing? They're still.
Do we have the last ship?
I
know
don't
the
see
last
the
ship
last
is.
ship.
I'm nervous about that last ship.
Yeah,
we also got
not seen it.
leeches. We have leeches. I'm gonna clean them off.
I'm gonna just drone in and see, because these guys are still doing the challenge,
Yeah, they're
right?
they're in the third room of the monolith.
Okay.
I got a couple of them.
So I'm just checking what guns they have. Right? I guess that doesn't matter because they're gonna find a bunch of them in there. They already have bomb, quad.
Oh, all right. We gotta clear these mines. Can't fly through these.
This thing looks ready to fire.
All right,
There we go,
monolith
there.
entrance time.
Yep. Let's get in there.
Their ship is like right there. If we want to start shooting at them too.
Okay. Why don't we avoid the
Honestly,
monolith, and
dude,
I'll
honestly,
man
we
the gun.
we can start shooting at them. I think that would be pretty good because right now they're still waiting for upgrades. They don't have good guns on their ship right now. So if they're forced
moving.
to pull out,
They're moving.
Yeah,
engage,
let's start
engage,
shooting.
Engage.
Light them up, boys. Light them up.
What's the status on the inside?
I think they all just left.
Oh, okay. A laser ram.
Oh, they have a laser ram.
Snap it. Clear it with the thermic. Snap it with the
Yeah.
sniper.
Oh, you okay? You go the.
Yeah, they needled us. I've got a tractor beam.
Yeah,
One-
try
one
to
border,
probably
top
beam them
left.
away from us.
I'm gonna let's see where they go. I think I'm gonna go pull them under us.
Yeah, do
Nice,
it.
snapped
I
it.
broke it.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
snapped. It's snapped.
Okay. Turning.
Incoming. One border.
Enemy ship incoming.
Mega core is gone or destroyed.
No, it's
Repaired.
back. All right. Third ship's here. Watch that ram.
No, when are we ready to fire?
I'm dropping down. I'm dropping an altitude to avoid the other ship. We have a
They
bomb
have
on it
a-
somewhere.
They have a Sal bomb trap on the left side of their helm if we want to use that. Our shields are down.
Why are we turning so fast?
No.
Fuck. Sorry. Bad miss.
Their ship is burning
back.
like crazy, by the way.
They're
Yeah,
getting
but-
trapped by a nebulator.
You want me to shoot this thing?
Raising shields. Damage. Hard point.
This thing looks ready.
Honestly, I'm just gonna stay on board. We have good guns.
Icing. We gotta
I'm
clear
just
that bomb
sitting
if
on
we
the-
can.
I don't think they're gonna finish the monolith. They don't have time.
Enemy ship.
They are off of it.
We still have the
Got
mega
bomb.
core, right?
Got the bomb. We got the mega core.
Bomb defused.
Okay, so we'll win any long range engagement.
We should.
Can I go get those bombs off of us?
I've got one off. Let me find the other one. I thought I got him.
Oh, I see him. Okay.
Where are they at?
They're at bottom.
Is the other-
back left of us.
Bomb defused.
We should focus on the scout, I think. Just like gentleman's agreement to blow them up first.
Yeah.
Did we lose a base core?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think we got it. Someone stole it.
Yeah, I think so. Because it was in the back.
Enemy
Yeah. These guys are.
We're going after Squirrely Dan.
Breaking the ship.
Is a nebulator turning on us? Nebulator does have a laser ram. They might be coming up behind us with a laser ram.
Checking.
hostile ship.
They're back right. Back right.
Evasive.
Nice, nice.
Oxygen.
I'm popping
I
the
missed it.
coolant.
We're being tractor beamed.
Acceleration detected.
I'm fixing the fires.
Yeah, I can do back right.
Okay, we're helping the fires. Nope, not necessary. All right.
Nice. I'm grabbing a turbine.
Okay, do it.
I'm itching.
Do it. Do it. I got your gun.
There might be someone with a bomb trap coming towards our ship from Nebulator. Border coming in the back center right now.
Got it.
Coolant ready.
No! Everybody has zappers, man!
Nebulator
There's
just,
another turbine by the ice button.
they
Okay,
just
I'm
dropped
close enough
shields.
now, Sam.
They dropped shields behind us with the laser ram. They're coming in.
Okay. I'm gonna get us out of here. We're trapped between two laser rams. I don't like it.
No, that's not a big... Oh, these guys are in the freaking...
Smuggling.
In range.
Okay.
On board.
Guns front. Oh boy.
Coolant ready.
Oh boy.
That's a laser ram.
That's a laser ram. It's gonna hit us. I'm gonna have to ram.
Point destroyed.
I'm gonna have to ram. Ramming. Okay. Laser ram's down.
I'm getting Megacore back up.
Nice.
Repairing.
Repairing.
Fixing things.
Okay.
Ice off cooldown. Oh, I'm getting these bombs off of us.
Icing.
Bomb defused.
Where did they go?
Reactor cooling.
Guns front. Guns front.
Hostile ships in range.
Ooh, this is a nasty battle. We gotta kill one of these ships.
Detected.
Yeah, are we on the cannons? Yeah, we are. Okay. It's just hard for me to board because we're in a cosmic
Yes,
storm.
yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
They've been on top of heels too.
Yeah.
Like if you, I've lost. Oh, I'm turning
Sorry,
it right.
sorry, fixing. I got it. All right, good.
Yeah.
Oxygen destabilized.
Hitting brake because we're going to overswing. I'm hitting ice.
Oh boy. There's the laser ram.
Reactor cooling.
I have no arc on the laser ram.
Boosting us.
All right, good call.
I'm overloading this ship.
Overboard.
Engine
2 dead.
compromised.
Going for the engines.
Enemy ship detected.
I have their laser ram.
You took it?
Yep,
Oh my god. Damn.
Ice off cooldown.
we have it.
Laser round installed on the front. Coolant ready. Ship field installed on the left.
Did that other ship disengage to go
Yes,
for the artifact?
yes, they did.
Oh, okay.
Reactor cooling.
Moving in.
Let's see where.
On an enemy ship. Where's
Are
their
they in the monolith right now?
We got some company.
Do we know which direction that ship headed? Did they head north or
I
did they go a
don't know.
different way? Okay.
Company here. Not ready. You want me to shoot this thing?
Yeah, keep hammering.
Taking a look around.
I'm gonna try to kill him again and then lower their shields.
Yep.
Y'all take their ship.
Trying to get the laser ram on them. I think I've got it.
We got some company.
2 dead.
Ship detected.
I got
Oh,
another
they're having,
3
they're
dead.
having they're having a real bad
Emergency
day.
brake.
breaking
Shields
my
down.
overloading.
Oh,
Overloading
Come on,
him.
fry him.
Oh.
Fry him.
Oh, they're getting hit.
Recharging.
Come on.
Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's all the things. Oh, it's all the things. Oh, God.
Oh, they got me.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's so weird. Why is their shield down?
Oh,
That
Suspicious.
seems counterintuitive, no?
How unfortunate.
Yeah, fry him.
what's up, that?
Yeah. Yeah. Gotta TP out at the last second. Ah!
Okay.
Border back right.
All right. We gotta find that other ship.
Yeah.
Robin,
I'll start.
Where's the monolith entrance is right below us. I'm going on that.
Okay. All right, do it.
Do
Okay.
you think they're trying to finish it?
Yeah, I would be. What did they steal?
Oh, he took a. It was a quad.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, they're in the monolith. They're in the monolith.
Okay. We should stop them ASAP
Wait.
then.
Down.
Yeah, I'm breaking.
I don't know where their ship is.
I'm gonna go find it.
Yep.
I don't think it's at the monolith. It's the
I agree.
south.
Let's have a look. I'll have a
Nah,
look.
probably not.
This can be another entrance somewhere. Nope, they're at the monolith. I've got them.
Okay.
Here, I'll find them for you. What's the
We
status?
can we can silent assassin since we have the
What room are we in?
the sword.
Last room, and last room's almost done.
Okay. I can keep them busy in the dome while you drive
kill them?
right up to them, and if we
Alright.
don't shoot at them before we get really close, we can just
Yes,
do like
sir.
a surprise
Yes, sir.
beam.
Yes, sir.
They're at least 3 of them are in the monolith right now.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm looking.
They're flying high in the sky.
Storm barrier active.
Okay.
Going in.
Just gonna try to make him stall him.
Yeah, it's all.
One dead.
Do your thing.
Do we have any clamp jets? No. Looks like they're all used. They've all been punched.
On board.
Oh, my angle's awkward.
I think you're good.
Raising shield.
Oh, they're just flying with aim ease up in the ceiling. Oh.
I popped their laser ram.
Yes, there you go.
That O2 leak is sucking the life out of this place.
They are turning to run.
Oxygen destabilized.
I'm waiting for the bug zapper to go out.
It's
Yep.
done. It's done. Or no, never mind. I'm blind.
TPing out.
Now it's done. Their laser ram's back up.
No.
We're getting laser rammed.
I'll trade with them if all they want.
I popped their laser ram again.
Having troubles. Oh boy, we're being
Oh my
yanked
God.
around. Oh, it's
Oh my-
insane. What's happening? What's happening?
Jesus Christ.
Wait, Mourey, this- it's turning.
Yeah, pop
Oh,
that
boy.
smugglers.
Oh, I did.
They're
I
like
did.
on top
Nice,
of
nice,
us.
nice.
I see it. I see it. Our
Oh, fires. A lot of fires.
lost so much fire.
Got it. Border left side.
Right side. Oh boy.
Danger. Reactor overload.
We got clamp jet backwards, I think. I got the border.
Overload.
Enemy ship detected.
Again.
Open sequence terminated.
Come on,
Get your
come on.
Megaport back up. Oh,
I put a bomb trap on them. I think it blew up.
nice.
There we go.
Yep.
That crew was spicy.
Point damage.
Let's go.
Nice, GG.
Good game.
They had a bomb trap lying just loose inside the ship, and then I
So
just grabbed
generous.
it.
Yeah.
You also notice changes to the amount of experience points you're getting. The value of daily missions are a little bit different.
Yeah.
We're trying to sort of even it out a little bit. We saw that a lot of our newer users versus our more veteran users were seeing wild swings in the amount of XP that they were getting.
Yeah.
So now you're getting credit for sort of timing game now, which sort of,
Mhm.
if you're the better player, you're still going to level up a lot faster. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but it won't be quite as crazy as it was.
Yeah.
This is the first time we're making an honest attempt at what we think might be maybe close to the final XP rate and sort of,
Yeah.
you know, how quickly you earn things. So any notes people have on this build, totally real. We're
Yeah.
not accelerating it for this playtest, right? Like this is maybe the final one. We're not sure, right? So, but yeah, everybody should, you know, play and give notes and see what they think.
Oh yeah, Craig. It's the leader of the lobby that chooses the ship. That's why it's the scout.
Got it.
Correct.
So what do we? I thought I'd changed it. What did you want it on this time?
You want to do privateer for one game?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
we'll do that.
And then I should probably try the other new character now.
Sure.
So I've
Try
tried
Adrian.
them both. Adrian.
Yeah, we didn't get blown up, but there's also at the end of the match, if your ship dies, there's sort of a damage recap of all of the things that
I guess
damaged
we'll
your
just
ship.
never find out what that looks like.
Oh, too
We'll
bad.
see. We'll see what
You
happens.
sure that
We'll see
beach
what
is even in here, Dustin?
happens. I'm pretty sure it's there. I'm pretty sure somebody's getting to see it.
Yeah,
But hopefully it's useful.
seen that. That's so odd.
You guys are terrible. But hopefully it's useful as a way to understand. 'Cause, you know, obviously, like there's a lot of stuff happening out of your line of sight in the game, right? So
Yeah,
you don't
yeah,
always
yeah.
know, was it a bomb trap? You know, what happened, right? So you want to get some clues to, you know, be aware of the various dangers of things that can happen to you.
Yeah. So why was the screen red now? Is it because it's launching?
Yeah, we're getting ready to go.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god. By the way, my 2 cents on why the privateer is the perfect ship is that you only need one person to run the cannons.
Yeah, if you're fast, right?
Yeah,
For
that-
sure.
Yeah. So you make sure that one of the guns is a macro,
Yeah.
and then
Or
the
something
reload
else while
time is so
reloading, yeah.
slow that you can go through a full salvo on another.
Yep, for sure.
So Moss invisibility, I think Dustin was talking about this a little bit earlier, but since I'm playing Moss this round, compared to last playtest, when you go invisible as Moss, you now move faster. Invisibility lasts longer. It's up 10 seconds, or it's up from 10 seconds to 15 seconds, and it's harder for people to see you while you're invisible. So you could more easily run around the ship invisible without getting on at them. And then and you can also do instant interacts now without not being getting taken out of invisibility. So you can like open doors or hit ship brakes and stuff. Without
Yeah, I see. Okay, that's nice.
Man, playing and talking is a skill. It's hard.
It is. I honor
Yeah,
you
for
guys
sure.
for
Yeah.
doing what you guys do.
I just got destroyed by some dinosaurs. I was trying to recall how we changed Moss stealth.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, is there gonna be any sort of like ranking system? Like, do you have any plans for something like MMR?
Yeah, no, for sure. So like, we've made a whole bunch of ranking systems in our past lives on various games, and we're very aware of both the desire for it, but also the challenges of creating something good is pretty difficult.
Yeah,
and,
of course.
And this game is pretty weird, right? Like there's a lot of different stuff.
How do you define skill?
Yeah, and what are you doing? And so we've been talking about it, and we'll keep talking about it. And we understand the desire both to measure your skill, but also to have hard things to do, right? Like I want to do something harder than just win the next game, right? Like I want to prove something. I want to take on a challenge here, and we totally get that. And so we're talking about it. We'll keep talking about it. I have no illusions that like our first version will be like the perfect version. It won't be.
Yeah.
Right, and that's okay.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, it's totally okay. So we'll do stuff, and then we'll show it to you guys, and you guys go, "That's cool." And then 2 weeks later, you go, "Actually, guys, this is really broken." And we'll go, "Yeah, okay, that's true."
Yeah.
And we'll do more stuff, right? But yeah, for sure, man. Like look for us to do stuff down the road. We're talking about stuff now, and we'll try to get you guys something as soon as we can, so we can evaluate it together and see what makes sense. See what feels right for this game.
Exactly. One thing we noticed a lot in the previous playtest was on the first day we would like pretty much win every game all day, like maybe like a 95% win rate, and then on day 2 it would go down to 90, and on day 3 maybe down to 85. Like people are learning, people are getting better, but some sort of like overlying MMR system would be.
So we do have MMR in the game now, but our matchmaking was
level-based,
super
right?
tight. No, it was MMR based. We were checking for it. Yeah, we were checking for it, but it wasn't super tight. And we've tightened it up a little bit for this build to see if we can get it into a better space. And we've added some rules for new users as well, so that you kind of enter in at a lower skill level. You enter in at a basic level, and so I mean we'll see what people think from this playtest. If games feel more fair, I think that's feedback we're definitely looking for. Obviously, our first couple of days is going to be the hardest time, like you pointed out, where everybody's entering with different amounts of skill from different games they've played before. I've got a ton of mines in front of us. If I could get somebody overboard to clear those mines, that'd be very helpful.
I just stole a quad cannon, so now I can clear it with that.
I'm grabbing some eyes.
Raising shields.
So check it out. Like, see what you think when you guys play, especially like on day 3 and 4, right? Like, how's it feeling? Or and we'll be watching with data too. So our engineers will be very interested to see what the matchmaker tried to do and how successful it was. We're still not going to do like I don't want you waiting in queue for like 20 minutes for the perfect match. You know what I mean, right? Like I want you to get into game, right?
There's a sweet spot, and the problem with that sweet spot is it also depends on the player base size. So like if you have a big sample size, then you can make more like accurate matchmaking without running into issues.
Like I think guys like yourself are always going to be off the bell curve, right? Like, and that's okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's, I don't. We used to see that in StarCraft where our Grandmaster players were winning 40 minutes for a match.
Yeah.
But those matches were fair. You know what I mean, right? But it was 40 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that's the game that we are. I don't think we want you guys waiting 40 minutes for a match. I think it's okay for you to get in there and shoot people, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I must say it feels nice to see the name Average just printed into this ship.
Isn't that fun? Yeah.
I like this jetpack. It feels like a small turbine.
Yeah.
Basically, it feels like a mini turbine. I traded a turbine for a quad cannon on the enemy ship. I didn't ask them first, but
That's okay. They
it was,
appreciate it, I'm sure.
yeah, I think they
Boy,
appreciate
they would
it.
have said no.
No, no way.
Oxygen. Good.
Oh yeah, of course. I have a question.
Yeah.
So I noticed Samo. Is that the same voice actor as Marcus Munitions from Borderlands?
You know, I don't know. I don't know. I could go look it up for you, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who that actor is, and I would actually have to check exactly which actor we have to play Sam. I don't remember his name off the top of my head.
Okay.
But he was
'Cause-
great when he came into the studio. He was absolutely amazing, right? Like
That's awesome.
He's nailed all of his lines. Our
Yeah,
audio
that's
director
cool.
had very few notes for him. He's like, "That there you go. You just do 1 and 2 takes."
Oh,
Right?
he
Like,
just did it. Okay,
dude
good shit.
was ferocious, right? Like, oh my
That's
gosh.
so cool. Oh, I forgot where it's down.
We
here.
are in the corner of the map. Let's see if I can find
The
another ship.
corner.
Alright, dinosaur.
Have you guys ever felt like there's any use for the cannons that are on these POIs?
Yeah,
Like,
for
have
sure.
you had any fun? Like, have you had any fun fights where you suddenly shoot people from the? Oh!
Yeah, I got killed by a golden gun that was on a POI once. That was an
Wait,
experience.
that's hilarious.
It's like, it was like
You
a
can have,
two-man
like-
crew. They brought it over, and they
They called it. They blasted you with it.
Yeah.
That's so
terrible.
funny.
Yeah, the battleship in particular often is seen in ship battles, right, where
Yeah.
players are using those cannons to add firepower to a fight.
Yeah.
I have found a ship. A Get Hype is to our north. That may be the closest ship to us.
We
Okay.
have a sniper bomb combo.
Oh, that's delicious.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's
on this
fun.
ship, that's broken.
Yeah, I'm putting it on the front.
That is broken.
So as your biggest challenge on the helm here, Dustin, is gonna be to keep the ship at a continuous 30-degree angle offset for the enemy
can get
ship,
the-
because then
the 3 guns. Yeah.
we have 3 cannons constantly
Oh yeah.
firing.
Oh, yeah, it's bad news.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah.
We can do that.
Oh
we can do
yeah.
that.
We've been nerding out with this ship, like trying to figure out like the meta way to do things more efficient. So we have like a Sal rotating on like double or triple guns, and
Oh, so good.
yeah, and then you know how like when you're in a gunfight with an enemy ship, and if you have a really good gun, then the smart players, they will just target the gun, like they will just start shooting at your actual gun. So we have 2 people with repair bots who just place them down on the turret while you're shooting, so you always generate more pressure than the enemy, and then you only have 1 person boarding.
Right.
Ship, meet fuel.
I think that aligns with how we're playing.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
like-
close to where- that's pretty close to where we've ended up.
Yeah, that's where we're at
Yeah.
too.
It's like, I think if you have 2 or 3 people boarding, you gotta run a scout, and you gotta kind of focus on, like, that's like more like the PvP Chad playstyle, I guess. We're like, well, we've got 5 eyes, but we've got better aim.
We're gonna go fight Get Hype. Is that the plan?
I didn't know what else to do. Yeah, seemed like a
Yeah,
seemed like a
sure, let's do that. We have decent cannons, and they have a smaller ship.
They have a reactor core for us.
That's what they do.
and some fuel and ice.
Yeah. Oh, it's so generous.
Don't forget, for
We don't
us,
know.
we also have a mine layer in the back. So if you ever want to
Okay.
get
Okay.
juicy, that's
That's
Nice.
the way to go.
yeah, dude. I love the change to having the smuggler's turn
On the helm.
up there. Oh my god,
Yeah, it gets the buff a
Wildgate
little
just
bit more.
gifted me a bunch of subs. What is this? Damn. Okay, Wildgate. Thank you.
Check it out. That's definitely where my next adventure is.
Oh, I see some ice here. I'll try
There's
to.
there's some ships fighting over here in E3
Okay.
or D3 maybe. and they're about to get third-partied. So I'm gonna scan
Okay.
them all.
Okay, do that.
Hostile ship in sight.
I have lost track of this ship near the reactor.
Oh, there's a
LFG's gonna go
straight
down
west.
soon.
There's a party straight west.
Yeah, LFG's gonna go down soon. Ruthless is at 40 health, and then Island Orchard is coming in at full health, so they're gonna third-party him.
I assume that reactor's below us, right? Okay.
Island Orchard has a ship laser, a thermic, a quad, a laser ram. They're looted.
Getting ice? Overboard?
But I think both LFG and Ruthless are actually gonna go down very soon.
You want to go there instead?
Maybe. Island Orchard is already looted, and they're gonna have 2 more ships.
Oh my god, dude, there's 3 ships going
Okay.
at it.
I mean, all right.
Look at them.
All right. Whoever's at unstable reactor here, just kind of reprieve.
Yeah.
Do we have any jets?
Dude, I literally TP'd back in to look for clamp jets right now.
I want to clamp jet so bad right now. Oh, we have nothing. Ugh.
LFG and their 4 health to just drop shields and boost it away. Save me.
Oh dear, look which way they're going.
I know.
Burning through fuel like nobody's business, just jetting around the ridge.
I picked the wrong direction.
Man is working above budget.
Be in range.
I should use a probe and gather information.
It's a lot of really nice Wildgate developers hanging out in the Twitch chat. I appreciate that. That's really cool.
Enemy ship detected.
Seems like you
Simon
guys have
LP.
found a really nice group of people that works on the game.
Yeah, we're all really excited about it. It's a really small team. We're only
Yeah.
about 50 folks, right? And
Yeah.
so we're just super excited to be here and really honored that everybody showed up to watch this and that you're helping us with this. Really appreciate it.
Oh, of course, man, dude. I would pay to do this. Oh,
Looks like we got
LFG is.
LFG is about to go
Yeah.
down.
So there's Island Orchard. Sorry, I'm a foreigner, so I'm not sure how to.
Island Orchard? Yeah,
That's the one.
There they are.
No adversary shall stand my great.
Island Orchard, 800 meters away.
Bottle of water.
Bottle of water, yeah.
Yeah. In it, Di.
They're the ones that are gonna get close to us. They have a laser ram and a ship phaser.
Okay, should I hold here then?
I think we can do like.
It'd be more
we can
fun to
try
get
to stay at
close to
like
them.
400 meters, I think, if possible. So we can, because we do have a bomb cannon and it's hard to place from.
Yeah.
I'll try it. Let's see if I hit it. That's the nope. Try again.
I got a border. Oh. Border donated us a turbine.
I can't even see,
can't
it
see what
behind something. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I could be hammering a rock for all I know. All right.
have no
Oh, I hit
idea.
something. I hit something. I hit something.
There
I
it
hit down.
is.
All right, I'm
We
gonna get
maybe
my
just.
Yeah,
Oh, there's a
there's
border.
border.
There's a
Not
POI
more.
between you and Island Orchard.
Okay, do we want to go for them? Do we want to go for that kill?
What does your gut tell you, Dustin?
I think we need to maneuver a minute. Let's see if we can bait them in by going to looking for group and see if we can loot it while they're thinking about their options. And if you want to board,
Yeah.
Enemy ship.
Do we have turbines?
I stole their plasma beam.
oh, that's spicy.
Oh,
All right,
that's
cool,
big.
Cool.
Put it on the
Yeah.
right.
They're on the backside. Dude, I just see a bunch of bombs on this POI here because they're parked on the
Oh, because we
backside.
hammered it.
We had no idea what we were shooting on.
That's funny.
This big rock.
Oh, it's so
We don't know where the
hilarious.
artifact is either. Oh my god, this is a weird game. All right.
Yeah, they're hiding behind there because they have a laser ram. So they're
Yeah, they want to.
they're trying to bait us close. I think if
It
we
also looked
keep
like they were trying to heal up from the last
yeah,
fight they had.
Sorry, I slammed the door on your face.
no, you're good. I think also if we keep more altitude than them, then they're gonna struggle to laser ram.
All right.
Okay, let's see if I can jetpack 500 meters. Let me see.
Got some friends in the distance.
Enemy ship detected.
Okay, I'm floating right above them.
Nice.
Okay.
You want me to
Yeah, they're really hiding from us. That's
They be
part T
hiding.
ship.
I study classical music. I can't avoid doing hiding jokes every time someone says the word hiding. It's a problem.
What it is, just what it is.
They have a ship core in their front left. Or
Yeah,
front
that's
right.
fine.
Detected.
Oh,
We still got. Okay. Where
No,
is
no, no, no.
that? Where's looking for group relative to that?
No, there's one more.
I'm resing you. I'm resing you. Oh.
Enemy ship detected.
Oh, you rest me. Holy.
Sensing.
Oh no.
Ship detected.
Well.
They
Oh,
shot us.
artifact detected. I was gonna try to steal their laser ram.
Getting hits.
Enemy ship.
Oh yeah, we can probably start pummeling here.
They're running. I gotta get back on home.
Nice. Nice,
get
nice,
back on
nice. Yeah, do it. I can take the cannon for a bit. I'll try to poke a hole for your bomb cannon.
Whoops, what am I hitting? Oh, rock. Big old space rock.
Right behind you. Right behind you.
Yeah.
There's a ship corpse right to our right.
Yeah, do you want anything from that?
I don't know.
I can check if there's anything interesting on it.
They
These guys are
have
hiding really hard.
2 quad cannons and a
Whoa.
bomb. They have a shock field. We already have a shock field, right?
Yeah, we do.
We have a nice field. I don't think we
Dude,
do.
these guys do not want to fight us.
Yeah.
Should we go for the artifact?
Sure. Jonas, you're cool.
No. Dustin is the boss. He's the one.
I
who...
don't know. We're in an
I
awkward position
don't know
here.
about that.
We're gonna get third partied if we do, but I don't think we're gonna catch these guys. All right.
Unless
be
we have
it.
a turbine. Do we?
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
turbine?
We don't have a lot of movement tools. If we had
I got bug zapped.
yeah, we don't. Yeah, they're on top of their game.
Stabilized.
Oh really?
Danger.
Oh really?
Overload.
Excuse me.
2 on board.
Ion back.
Got one.
Overload sequence terminated.
Yep.
They were from that ship.
Yeah.
Warning. Oxygen destabilized.
I'm gonna
One
scout
maneuver.
out what's going on at the artifact.
Yeah, please do.
best half job yet.
I want to make sure we keep these guys behind us pinged. I want to scan them again. They're coming out of cover, but headed. I don't know where they're going. Oh, they're coming. They're coming with us. Okay.
Enemy ship detected.
Okay. Oop. About to hit that space.
Someone
rock.
is getting owned by the Reach, so I'm assuming the last ship is currently doing
It looks like they're doing
Problem.
monolith.
Yeah.
probably the
I see
monolith. Yeah.
I see the rings.
Yeah.
Okay, Island Orchard is kind of in pursuit, so
Yeah.
if you want to board,
Yeah. I want to try to go up and mess with them, see if I can cut them off.
yeah, see if there's anything you can get.
You see
Where did
the
we
other
put
ship
that
too there.
laser? Yeah, I see him. That's
Front
good.
right. Right side.
Right side, thank you.
Probes going out.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure contact with Orchard is bad.
So Get Hype has a sniper cannon, a quad, and a scatter cannon. They have a
Come
mine
on,
layer
Jonas,
and
run faster! No,
security
come on.
device.
You on board?
I'm like 46 meters behind them, but
Can't quite make it up. Use your jets already?
yeah, I'm out.
Oh no.
Oh, that was so close, man. I'll try again.
Oh, they got a laser ram and they are right on top of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going in with me, Ryan?
Yep. I want their laser
Alright,
rifle.
Detected.
Mostly because I don't
Yeah,
want
yeah.
them to use it against us.
Oh,
Multiple hostile ships in range.
they're close. All right, we got to fight. Coming around. Guns front.
Multiple hostile ships
I'm
in
stealing their
range.
laser ram.
Yeah. I'm overloading them.
You have a laser ram on your left, Dustin?
On the left.
Got it. Getting on guns.
Add a turret.
Damn, that was a perfect heist.
That was beautiful, you guys.
We actually did a little Valorant crossfire there for a second.
Oh no! Oh, I lost arc. All right, I gotta back in home. All right, what are we doing here? These guys don't realize. Ugh.
I mean, are the other guys still doing the
Yes,
artifact?
yes, they are. That's the problem.
I think we need to head to the artifact gates too.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, I
You
think
got the
they're gonna
laser
be
room.
our-
You got the laser room.
There's a ring real close to us, or decently close to us.
I see it. I see it.
Oh, these guys have a thermic cannon too.
Yeah, they're looted. No, you have stolen much of it. They're not as looted as they were.
I'm gonna see it.
If you get their thermic, you will have taken all of their things. You will have taken all of their candy.
No.
Okay. Monolith entrance close.
I see their thermic. Oh, no, don't see me.
You want me to shoot this thing?
We're a little low on fuel too. Okay. Okay. Monolith entrance, 150 meters.
But these guys are standing on the rocks outside.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. My bad. My bad.
This is our rock.
Yeah.
They're shooting at us.
Yeah, I gotta rotate us.
Yeah. I'm gonna check the monolith entrance now.
It's
Yeah,
that
just go see what's
last
going on there.
room. Last room's close to being done. 2 queens left.
On guns.
Here's some ice.
Okay, they're on the vault here. Okay. So, depending on what you want to do, we can either wait until they finish it and then kill them and try to steal the loot, or we just try to like stall so while we kill the ship. Okay, Ryan's killing them, so
Yeah,
that's
I'm
our
inside
answer.
them. I'm inside the
I'm just
monolith.
trying to drive
Yeah,
off
I'm here
their
too. I'm
ship.
here too. I think they've. It looks like they backed out, no?
Yeah.
Orchard's leaving us alone.
Yeah. Oh, they're back in. One dead.
Okay.
Okay, do we want to... Oh, leave me
Can we-
alone!
can we-
No,
Can we do
I
the
got
monolith
queens.
or no?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
There is 2 more.
I mean, we're
Stages.
90% of the gate.
Yeah, I think we
Okay.
go for the, I think we go for the monolith and we go for the artifact.
Okay.
Okay,
Is
I'm
that you
overboard.
guys shooting or is that them?
Not us.
Not us.
Okay, I'm gonna let them finish one more level then, and then we
Okay.
gotta hurry.
Yeah, they're fighting the queens. Both the queens have like 2/3 health still.
Okay. So once they kill both those queens, they're done, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I think we just set up an ambush here then. Like, and then as soon as they finish it, we just like fly out, and then
Grab it and go.
Yeah, and then shoot them and try to grab as much as possible. Maybe one can stay back.
I'm gonna help a little bit, I think, on the queens.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I'm getting shot in the back.
Yeah,
I don't have eyes on that enemy ship. Are we all inside the monolith?
I'm on the ship still.
Oh, good. Do you want to come in here and I'll go back, or do you want to stay there?
I'll stay here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not showing Ryan. I'm just hiding.
Okay. There's at least 2 of them running around still. I think 3.
What's the HP on the queens?
Like half.
Okay.
One's down.
Okay, there's one left.
Gonna probe for a bit.
Okay, we
Make
gotta
the
get
full
ready. We gotta be fast once they.
Oh, really? No. Which teleporter are we at? We're at circle teleporter?
You can take
that right?
either one.
No.
I know, it's different
We
now.
changed
so,
it.
Yeah.
There's
Oh.
shapes.
Open.
So essentially, each entrance has their own unique shape for the teleporter, and so
Oh.
whatever one you leave is the one you go back to. I think we were circle.
I think we're circle. It's
She's almost
popped,
dead.
it's
She's almost
popped.
dead.
Go.
Go, 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 go. Grab the artifact.
Oh, I failed to press F. Hold on. Oh,
You got
I
it?
can't pick it up. I can't pick it up. I have that. I have a bug. Can
All
you
right,
grab
I'm
it?
in. I've got it.
Okay, okay, okay. Go,
We're
go,
pretty
go.
sure. We're pretty sure it's circle.
Oh, I could go first and let you know.
Yeah, yeah, do it. There's a
let me
golden core.
see.
There's a golden core. There's a golden
I'll
core.
take it. I'll take it. You go, you go, you go.
Yeah, you
I
grab
got it, I got it.
Go to security device.
Is it golden?
Oh god,
Circle.
he's here.
We're circle. We're circle.
No, no, kill him, kill him. No, he took the core.
Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him.
Oh,
Took care of the intruder.
thank god.
They're on me.
I was about to lose.
Okay, I'm in.
Detected on board.
We
Nice.
gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Core installed.
Let's run.
You got it. Okay. Where'd I put that security device? I want that security. Oh, someone on a ship.
Got him. All right. I can pop the mine layer once they're behind us. We gotta go straight west.
I have no idea where anybody is.
Okay, that's okay. We're still proud of you.
They have a probe on us.
So
Alright.
the one ship was at the monolith, and so will be behind us. That other ship, I don't
The
know.
other
where they
ship's in
went.
front of us somewhere.
Yeah.
They've got to be between us and the gate, and if they're not, they soon
I
will
see.
be.
I see a ship here. Yeah, they're behind us. I'm gonna slow them down.
Sounds
They'll
good.
be- They'll be able to. Was that get wrecked or was that island? That looks like island.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think they're both behind us. Oh.
Okay.
I'm burning fuel like it's going out of style. All right.
This is island.
There's island. Yeah.
Enemy ship detected.
And Get Hyped was even further behind them. Get Hyped was still at the monolith.
Did we
Okay.
forget to teleport back with the core? Chat's pointing out that we could teleport with the core.
Yeah, I was also wondering why they didn't just TP back when they grabbed it.
Some friends.
Yeah,
Distance.
Yeah, they didn't hit teleport. I think you teleported with it though, Jonas.
I
Didn't you?
teleported back to the base, and then there was a border in front of me,
On the rear.
Oh, I
and then he shot me before I got to
oh,
put it
enemy
on.
border, enemy border.
I'm watching. I see him. I see him. I see him.
1.5
Target down.
kilometers from Wildgate.
Nice.
Can I catch him? Go invisible.
All right, I'm popping the minefield.
Enemy ship. Over.
Enemy ship detected.
Distance. Enemy ship stuck.
Let's see.
Holding down all the buttons.
Enemy ship. Farish.
You want me to shoot this thing?
Think we got it, boys.
Got some friends. Distance.
Keep doing what you're doing.
No
Oh, that
jinxing.
harassment. That harassment is good.
Oh. Okay, Ryan, blast leader. Damn.
Sheesh.
Try to slow him down. Go.
I think you did. They're 700 meters behind us.
Artifact 1 kilometer from Wildgate.
Danger.
Sorry, I just had to take the blast leader back.
Fair enough.
Understandable. Understandable.
That's what it's for.
It's actually not too bad to play with this ping.
Border incoming.
Oh, there's a turbine guy here.
Yep. It's a moth. Ooh. Got him.
Engaging thrusters.
I don't see any other borders.
Artifact
Think we got it.
500 meters from Wildgate.
Oh yeah.
Enemy ship detected. Damage. Turret.
My weapon's busted.
Repair that. You want me to shoot this thing?
Multiple hostile ships.
Gonna try to steal this thermic cannon just in case.
I'm in.
It's about sending a message. Oh.
Coolant ready.
Hey, we need to hit ice now.
Damage.
No.
Source
Yay!
Good
job.
game.
Oh, good eye, Tweezner. We have changed how the scatter cannon fires. It's a little bit more predictable in its shots, so you can hopefully be a little smarter with it. It's still a low tier gun, but
Yeah.
we hope it's a little more effective than it was in previous builds.
Yeah, that gun didn't feel very good. At least
So we
before.
ran a little bit late because those games went on for a good chunk of good time. We now have community Q&A. So we have a bunch of questions that you'll have submitted in Discord. So we'll run through some of those. And just so we don't run too long, but if you want to throw any extra questions in the chat, we'll try and grab some of those as well. So Team Remix asks, could you share anything about environmental fixes? Any changes to existing ones, maybe any new ones?
We're always looking to add more environmental effects to the game. I think, and we're going to keep doing that as we go forward as well. There's not a lot of new stuff, I don't think, unless you can think of any, Ryan, for this particular build. That really changed. We changed how the reach leeches worked. We've changed the placement on Legion turrets. Both of those things, I think, will help make them more relevant to the gameplay experience. Legion turrets used to be scattered kind of all over the place, so now they're usually a little bit nearer the POIs, the special locations you go to get loot. So it'll make them more relevant to the play experience. The fire asteroids are still a little bit rare in the reach. We're going to look to see what we can do to make those a little bit more common in future builds. But yeah, I think there is room. I understand that. If I understand the subtext of that question, right, which is that, hey, I think the environment could be a little meaner. I'm on board with that. I think we all are inside Moonshot, and I think it's something we'd like to do going forward. And you can certainly look to see us adding more hazards and more dangers as we continue to develop the game.
It's like in the same vein. It's not exactly the same thing, but we did do some changes with loots, like loot tables and whatnot. So in the past, we experimented with like low loot, but I think this build has some more iterations there.
It does.
Like an epic loot variation, which is not quite the same thing as like an environmental affix, but it's in a similar ballpark.
It changes your play a little bit. There's a easy loot too, where all that you see in the reach are the small POIs, which are very easy to do, but the loot is pretty good in them. So you'll loot up much more quickly in that style of gameplay experience, which will sort of change how matches flow.
Amazing, thank you. And I guess there's a slightly similar one here from Munchie who says, any plans on tweaks to oxygen as a mechanic, maybe it being more threatening, or how do you feel about it right now?
We get different notes on oxygen. I think for a lot of new players, oxygen is a very high cost on the game for them. It's very stressful. And then I think for more veteran players, they sort of see that it's actually reasonably gently tuned. I don't think we're really against changing the tuning on that, but I think we're okay on that right now. But we'll see what happens as we go forward. Obviously, as our community becomes more of a veteran community, maybe it does need a little bit more cruelty to it. But yeah, we're not planning anything right now. But I'd be happy to take any more notes on that.
Awesome, cool. We have one from Tailspinner who says, how do you feel about the Great Amy debate?
You want to take this one, Ryan, or you want me to go?
Yeah, I can go first.
Yeah, do it.
It's been fun watching the community talk about it a lot, and it's been pretty interesting to see all the mirror discussions the community's been having that we have also had internally. It's definitely a gun we're keeping a close eye on, and it's a gun we definitely have tried a lot of iterations with in the past. It mostly aimed at trying to address the most frustrating experience with it. So like once the shooter of the gun dies, the bullets will no longer home. And so if you're engaged with someone with an Amy and you kill them first, their bullets will no longer home to you. And so it is intended to be a nerf. It is intended to address that most frustrating moment. With this gun, we have a lot of tuning options, and it's definitely one we're keeping our eyes on. And if we need to do have a wide range of guns for a wide range of players, and we want each gun to have like their space where they shine, and kind of like we saw it a little bit in this last game, but like that last room in the monolith, that like kind of 30 to 40 meter engagement range distance is really where the Amy shines, and we don't want to lose that at the same time.
Would you be willing to talk a little bit about how critical hits and headshots work in this game? Because I don't know that is generally understood.
Yeah, so we have a few guns that can do critical hits via headshots on enemies. And so this is the standard blaster, the side pistol, and the beam rifle. So it's really only those precision-based aiming weapons. The guns that are either do explosives or whatnot don't do that. All critical hits do double damage. And so, but if you line up headshots with your standard blaster, your beam rifle, and whatnot, they will do double damage. And then this, like, not all AI have headshots. For example, like the Reach Beast Worm doesn't have a head just because when you see it, most of its body, it's his head.
It's just all head. Yeah, there'd be no point. Like, you'd never miss.
And then, like, one of Sal's benefits is actually that she doesn't have a critical spot. She can't receive this 2x damage from any of these weapons.
Thank you very much for that. Yeah, it's a one that bounces around in the Discord quite a chunk, so it's cool to hear some sort of different takes on it. We have one from Shade who says, will you sort of incentivize or incite players to use in-game voice chat, or maybe change the UI during the in-game lobby to help people to organize?
Yeah, it's definitely a balance for us. We want players to know that it's there. We want to encourage them to use it. And so I don't remember what's in this build, but 'cause we have so many builds, guys, sorry. But we are planning on to offering this up to players as part of sort of their first time user experience. Say, hey, there's this thing called voice chat. Do you want to be in it? And try to sort of push them in that direction. In terms of like better systems, right, to help players organize, I think we have more headroom there. There's more stuff we can do. I don't have any specific plans that we're ready to share. We don't know. But yeah, I think there's definitely opportunities for us to make the social experience better in a game that has so much social, glue sort of holding it together. I think that's a great idea.
Sweet. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
One other thing, like the voice chat UI has gotten a pretty significant level up, polish pass in this build, which will also hopefully help and both make it more clear how to use it, if you're using it, who else is using it, and stuff like that.
In terms of that social glue, it leads on nicely to this next one from Lyrics, who says, how do you feel about the current solo queue experience? Do you have sort of ideas or thoughts on how it maybe could be improved?
We do have a lot of ideas. We have nothing built yet, right? And that's what really matters, right? In terms of improving it. Obviously, I'm hopeful that as the community becomes more familiar with the game, that the solo experience improves sort of naturally a little bit there. I think right now, a lot of players are learning the game, and it puts you in a spot where communication is just so much more required because some people don't know what to do. So I'm hopeful that we'll see a little bit of improvement. Improved matchmaker, I think, will help a little bit as well. But I do think there's room for us to find ways for players to find party members, or for players to find players that want to play in the style they want to play. I don't have anything to share. We don't know. I don't know what it is yet, right? So, but I do think there's things we can be talking about going forward there for sure.
Cool. Kozlak asks, any thoughts or plans for Prospector loadouts? I'd love to be able to quickly swap between builds I set up based on my team composition, and I have to be very fast when I'm queuing to do it right now.
Yeah, we knew this was coming, didn't we, Rob?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We don't have that built yet. I hear you. We understand. I understand. I know exactly what you're talking about. I've had this experience, so we'll definitely talk about it.
Cool. One from Chase. Have you considered having a build phase with a set amount of time to loot before PvP starts, or do you feel that the community and sort of appreciate the way that it works in the early game right now?
I think Community Preview 1 was a party where people wouldn't even loot their first location, right, and would just sort of go for blood and death. And they often didn't have the guns or even the ammo to complete a ship kill. And so when we increased the map size in Community Preview 2 and we took away some of the starting ammunition, I think that got us to a pretty good place. I think we'd like you to always be a little bit nervous. I don't think we want like a hard rule, like 10 minutes no rush. Like I think we want it to be like you're always in a little bit of danger. You could always be raided. You always have to be sort of aware of what's going on. But the beginning of the game is reasonably safe, but not a guaranteed safety. So we're not planning on instituting a game mode or anything right now where you cannot fight for a period of time. We do think you should always be under a little bit of pressure and a little bit nervous that if you don't finish these locations quickly enough, you might be in danger. And we think that also adds a lot of teeth to the PvE experience. Like the AI is as difficult as it is, but you're going to get better. Right, and we've done that on our team, right? Where at first the AI was kind of hard for us, and then we got much better at defeating it. Now we kind of cruise through these locations, smashing them up. But we always have that fear that another ship is going to roll up on us, that they've finished their location first, and that they've PvE'd harder than we have, and so as a result of that, we're in danger. And so it means even that first location, even if you're way better than that AI. Keep going, right? Like you got to keep pushing yourself to outrace the other players. And I think that adds a good tension to the PvE experience that otherwise the game wouldn't have if we had like a no rush rule.
Got it. We have one from Sassy, which is, are there plans for supporting any kind of competitive scene, official tournaments for crews or anything like that?
Yeah, we're not sure, right? Like how that's going to go. I think we're going to take the community's lead a little bit on that and see what you guys want and what makes sense for us. I think the stuff that we've seen in the past when we've worked with communities and worked with very competitive games was to take some of our lead from the community and what they wanted and how they wanted those to be structured or organized. So no plans. Not uninterested, like excited to see where this goes for sure. But yeah, we don't have anything set up yet, if that's what you're asking.
Cool. Tailspinner is a fan of the Lucky Docks and says, any plans for more mini games, events, NPCs for the Lucky Docks?
Oh, we would love to. I think the team is very excited to add more stuff to that, and we're always looking to add little bits and pieces. So I think great idea. Would love to get more time and more energy to put into that, and I think you'll see us doing that going forward.
Got it. Riv asks, are there any cool ideas that you guys can talk about that you've had to scrap?
A lot of it gets saved for future stuff. You know what I mean? Like the game really is big and it wants more. And so, we've got future seasonal content plans that we're going to do that I think a lot of that stuff is getting saved for. Can you think of anything cool, Ryan, that just didn't work for one reason or another?
Cool for some definition of cool.
Yeah.
We had this like crab puzzle POI, which is you're inside
yeah.
a hollowed out asteroid, and you essentially had to there was these crabs walking around on the inside of this sphere, and so you had to pick up these crabs and feed them to a crab mouth. That one was cool.
Monster. Yeah, there was a monster you had to feed. You had to feed crabs to the monster, and then the monster would give you the loot if you fed him enough crabs. That was kind of silly.
The server performance of that one was a little rough.
It was a little dodgy.
That one's probably not going to come back. But it was pretty cool.
Ooh, my favorite, the math puzzle. That was my favorite.
Oh no.
That was where you had to do math. Like you would go in, and it would say you have to put 27 power into this door to get it to open, and then there'd be all these buttons with different amounts of power on them, and you had to hit the buttons in the right order to add up to 27. And if you overloaded it, then you didn't complete it. That one, nobody liked that one but me. That was just me.
I'm having flashbacks to exams at the age of 16.
You had to do math. What big shot at?
I do math every day. I was excited,
Don't make me. I don't want to.
That one was not universally loved. That one didn't make it.
Munchie has one, which is any plans to redesign ship interiors a bit? Some feel a bit challenging to navigate.
Yeah, I think this is a fair note. We've done a lot of iteration on these already, but I understand what you're saying. We have added a lot for this build, so I'd be interested to hear how you feel about it. A lot of little doodads and knickknacks and bits and pieces that create sort of points of reference for you to better understand, where you're going and what you're doing, and we're hopeful that will have an impact. I think there's more we could still do to the floors and stuff to we have some lines on the floors to sort of indicate where you want to be moving. I think we could be doing more in those going forward as well. I don't know that we're ready to rip out a bunch of walls yet, but I'm not opposed to it. If that becomes the requirement, we could certainly do that. But happy to have your feedback on ship interiors, and we have made some effort. I don't know if it's sufficient for your needs, but we've made some effort to add more art to create more points of interest to allow navigation to be a little bit more natural.
Awesome. There's clearly a lot of Sal fans, so I'll put two Sal questions together. Maven asks, any plans to allow more than 7 clamp jets stuck to a single Sal? I really think I can fit a few more on.
So 30 minutes after we make the ability where you can put clamp jets on other characters to push them, I get a video of a Sal, or I don't know, with 20 clamp jets arranged in this backpack configuration on the back of a character with an artifact inside the backpack. So they made themselves a backpack by attaching clamp jets to clamp jets, and then walked around with an artifact backpack. Clamp jets no longer attached to other clamp jets, so no, I think 7 clamp jets. That's probably the most
sufficient. That's probably what you're gonna get. If you can get 8, good for you. But it's not. No fix.
And how does Sal control her mech?
Oh, that's a good question. I'll have to talk to Laura about that. You think with the fins? Yeah.
Yeah. Pushes the water in the way she wants to go.
I mean, Sal is a Milka, which is a species that comes from a water world where, they each independently, they don't really work together very well. They're sort of independent creatures, and so they sometimes share technology with each other, but not as much as you and I do, right? And so each Milko, is hundreds of years old and invents essentially their own technology. So everything that the Milko do is unique to them. So Sal's tech is unique to her. No other Milko has technology like she does, and really nobody in the galaxy has technology like she does. And so we'd have to ask her. That's a good question to find out how she controls that mech. Maybe something in the water. That's a good question.
Awesome. I know we've run a little bit over the original time we were going for, so are you guys good to do a few more questions? Or?
I'm good.
Amazing. How have you enjoyed Shipapalooza, and would you like to do more ship naming community events in the future? Says Unhappy Hour.
For sure, dude. That's the best. Like, the ship names are an absolute blast for us. It was an idea that was, I think first really proposed and pushed by Rick, who's one of our tech artists. It's just been a wonderful add to the game, and we loved watching those go through, and everybody was raging at which ones were cut or not cut, right? Like on the team, and just like I'm sure you guys were as well. And we'd love to add more ship names to the game for you guys.
I think we're at what? Like we're at 1,000 now? Not enough.
Yeah, we're pretty high.
So like you're telling me that there's a chance I might not see Cosmic Sands for a very long time.
I think we have to honor the contest, right? Like, I would love to just throw it in, but I think we have to honor that there was winners and losers, and the community has spoken, and that's what it has to be.
Fair play. Is there anything you're really excited about that you can tease? There's an interesting one.
Like, this is going to be a little bit of a cheesy answer to start, but honestly, the thing like I'm most excited about is just sharing this game. We've had so much fun creating it and playing it. Like, I'm just so excited for other people to play this game too.
I get to play it with you guys. Like, this is so fun for us, right? Like, we get to play test in the office, and it's cool, right? Like, and it's all good. But, you know, to sit down at your desk at home, you know, with your friends and play for, you know, hours at a go on a Saturday is such a blast for us. It's so much fun.
Any plans for more weapons or gadgets? Says Pete Brockley.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. Yeah, definitely more. More prospectors, more ships, more weapons, more gadgets, more locations in the Reach, more hazards, more AI monsters. Like, all of that stuff is stuff that we want to do going forward with the game, for sure.
We got a big old backlog of ideas.
Yeah, absolutely.
H413 says, many of the people I played with in the last playtest would love some kind of open world or a PvE type mode similar to other games that do similar. Would that be something you'd see demand for, or would it be something you'd like to explore at all in the future?
It would be a distant goal for us, right? Like, there's clearly, we understand, right? Like, we play these games too, right? And we understand the desire and goal for. We're really just focused on this mode right now. So any additional modes like that would be years away at this point, right? But yeah, this is a world and an IP that we've really enjoyed making, and hopefully, if there's enough excitement for it, we'll continue to get to make new games, new modes, all of those things in this space.
MZ asks, would or could controllable vehicles be a thing, like mining suits, perhaps?
Oh, for sure. That's a great idea. I love that one.
Yeah.
I haven't heard mining suit before. Have you, Ryan? That's a good one.
No. There's that's a really cool idea.
That's a really cool idea, dude.
A couple on ships. If the game is successful, or if you can, says Void Detect, would you like to add more ships than the existing 4? And if so, what kind of ways could they maybe go in?
Oh, there's all kinds of configurations we can do, right? In terms of the basic stuff, in terms of health and speed, but we can also start adding special devices to ships with special abilities, right? It's not hard to imagine different types of ships that we could try. And we've got, I think we're up to 33 different ships we've made over the course of the game, only which 4 of it made it to you guys. A lot of them were bad. To be fair, I think ship 6 was the first one to fly.
Yeah.
Before that, they were sitting in dry dock and they couldn't go anywhere. It's the first one with an engine. But yeah, I think we can do a lot with configuration and layout, with health and speed, hard points and weapons. But I think we can also start doing stuff with added special abilities. Only this ship can do X. Only this ship can do Y. And so, we'll definitely keep experimenting. Happy to hear your guys' ideas. Happy to hear pitches from you guys on these things. As we continue to develop ships and prospectors, weapons, equipment, all of that stuff is sort of open season, and we'll keep working on it for you.
Amazing. We have a few questions kind of on, I guess, content. So Geb asks, plans for other game modes potentially?
We don't have anything in the works, right? So I want to be very careful about promising anything, right? But obviously, we can do new game modes, right? Like we have a versus AI mode right now, which is really more kitted towards learning the game. We have a tutorial mode, which is again towards learning the game. But for now, we're really focused on making this one mode really good. And we'd love to make that just the best possible experience it can be. But you're not wrong to imagine it could be more, and we're with you, right? But we're not working on anything today, right? So that's something we'd love to get to, but I don't want to tell you it's happening because it's not happening right now, right? It's all just enthusiasm and energy right now.
Eden asks, are there any plans for free content updates after the game's release or DLC? And if so, what kind of thing could we expect?
Yeah, so if you look at the game now, you can see we've got reward tracks in the game, and we would love to do more going forward with that. So you will see us, and when we do gameplay items, those will always be free for our players, right? So, when we do new ships and prospectors and that types of things. So yeah, we're definitely going to do more content for the game. We definitely want to be here. We definitely want to provide you guys with new gameplay experiences that you can play. We won't be charging for ships. We won't be charging for prospectors. All the stuff that affects power, that affects your chance to win the game, will be stuff that we'll give to the community. And then obviously we'll be exploring cosmetics and how we can give those to you guys, how we can get those to you guys as well.
Cool.
There is no official price yet. No, Meshi. We are a premium game. We will be charging for the game, but we'll be announcing that price soon.
I guess that's a really good segue into a few questions on release date.
We're working on it. We'll know it soon, and we'll get it to you guys just as soon as we possibly can.
Awesome. A few questions saying, any plans for custom games or a custom lobby type mode?
We've heard the ask for that quite a bit, and it's something we'd love to work on and get to. But yeah, I don't know when it's coming exactly, but the team is on board, right? But yeah, absolutely. Keep giving those types of suggestions. Keep asking for it. I know why everybody wants it. I want it as a player. I think it's a great idea.
We have a one from Mourey saying, why did you decide to go for another couple of borders as the next prospectors?
Making of the characters is pretty challenging. I don't really go to my art team and say, this is the class I want to make, and make me something that goes with this, right? We let art try to make a cool character because it's super hard to make a character that looks cool and feels cool. And so art really takes the lead. And in many cases, these classes, the cool art was made quite a while ago, and then we're trying to make the art make the ability sort of match the character. So yeah, I get to note that, hey man, there's a lot of borders. I get it. I do think, a support character would be cool. I do think we could do more explorer characters. I do think I'd like to see if we can come up with some classes that are maybe not on the list right now, right? That could be fun to play with. So, I don't know that we decided that specifically. I think we kind of blundered into it, right? And so if you look at the roster, you're like, wow, man, you guys like borders. Like, yeah, that's weird. I don't know that was a goal. It just sort of happened to us. So it's sort of a fair note question, right? But like, making characters that look cool is so difficult. So we really let art do that work, right? And we're very proud of the work that they've done to create these characters. We think they look cool. We think they're fun personalities, and we hope you guys enjoy them too.
Awesome. One from Exiles. Will there be a vote to kick or maybe an option to remove a player on your team somehow if you have someone griefing you?
Yeah, this is a real concern. I don't know what our best answer to that is right now. We did make a change for this build where you can, if you interact with the helm with somebody else who's on it, you'll kick them off. So if you want to wrestle with somebody for the helm, you're welcome to do so, which really we put in for people who go AFK or accidentally get disconnected, which can be really bad. We need to talk more about what we want to do for griefers. We have a reporting system now. We are testing that system. We encourage you to use it, if for no other reason, so we can test it and see how effective it can really be. But please use that, and let's see what we can get done with that. But yeah, it's a good question. We know that vote kick comes with other problems, where sometimes people use it to bully other players to either playing in a certain way or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. We'll keep talking about it. Keep watching the community, seeing what happens, see if we can come up with the best solutions to deal with griefers in our community. We don't want here. We don't want them engaging that behavior, and we want them out as quickly as possible.
Awesome. Last couple, we're nearly there. One from Nantrip. Were there any optimization fixes on this build?
You want to speak to that, Ryan?
Yeah. Can I list them all? No. But we are constantly adding, fixing bugs and making performance improvements. There are quite a few optimizations in here.
Yeah, I can jump in on that and say I was writing up and sort of tweaking the patch notes. There's a lot of patch notes. Like I think if we sat and talked about the patch notes, probably be here about half an hour, 45 minutes. So yeah, definitely a chunk of stuff in there. And last but not least from Riv, can Kay's teleport you right into an enemy ship, or does she respect walls?
He respects walls.
But you can teleport through an open door or a broken window.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Okay, I think that'll be the end of our questions. I'm sure we could be here all day, but thank you so much, everyone, for submitting all of your questions and for coming to watch. Dustin, Ryan, thank you so much for giving up your time. We know you're super busy working on the game, so it's really great that you've taken the time to have a chat with everyone. So thank you for that.
It's an absolute blast. It's wonderful to get your guys' questions, and we can't wait to play with you guys next week. So thank you so much for your continued support.
And for all the awesome questions. A lot of good questions coming in.
Yep.
Yeah, there was a few more as well, and we'll try and see if we can keep those for the future, or get to those in some other way. So that's us for now. Thank you so much for tuning in. Just to quickly remind you, if you weren't here at the top of the stream, Wildgate, of course, is coming to Steam Next Fest on PC next week from Monday. That's going to be, I believe, 9 a.m. Pacific. It's going to be out for a week. We've also said that console is now confirmed, so you can jump in on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. That will be totally open as well. So no keys, no invites. If you're on PC, if you're on console, just jump on, grab your friends, and come play and let us know what you think. And we really look forward to seeing you all in the Reach next week. Cheers, everyone. Have a great day. Catch you soon.